This is from Dennis from Germany. And this is something that I guess references a recent victory that Germany had. What are your positions on unions and or worker co-ops?
Well, unions are essential. When they do well, everybody does well. It's also been a tremendous platform historically for the people who do make up the Democratic coalition, which we've lost sight of when we're chasing other things. So I'm very, very strong. You got to get rid of the right to work. Very, very strong union. Absolutely.
Do you think that enough people are talking about right to work? Just like big picture, not even like, I mean, you can answer it within the state, but like just kind of big picture. Because I feel like that's an issue that, I mean, I don't think people realize how dangerous right to work really is. I mean, I used to live in Tennessee. I've seen it firsthand. And I don't think like the idea of that going federal, the effect that could have. Do you think that's something we're harping on enough? I mean, I'm glad you brought it up.
Well, we're not harping on it enough, and our own party is to blame for that. I think the last election, despite the conversation we just had about it, the Democrats blew it. They ignored their basic coalition, and those are unions. And because they did that, it didn't get the kind of coverage it should have gotten and still needs to get. I think it's going to change, especially with the policies now, which are going to make the life of workers worse, by the day. But no, it's not gotten enough, and we are, as a party, a big part of that blame.
And just for clarification's sake, when you're saying we, you're not including me.
I'm sorry.
I'm not in a party. I'm a lone shark. I'm a comedian.
My
party. Always be an outsider.
My party.
Your party. But well, do you feel that the Democrats have completely lost their footing with unions? I mean, recently unions have said we're not just going to hand the Democrats our votes anymore. Like some union leaders came out and say that we're not just going to hand out these endorsements like candy anymore. We're going to go policy over party, which I'm 110% agreeing with, because I think there's progressives all over the place. Some of them are even trying to Republican enter, as a matter of fact.
No, in issues like this, party schmarty. These are things you just need to be on the right side of, period. So I don't make any, and I think it's really been my party's downfall by not staying with, you go home with who brought you to the party. And we have not been doing that, my party.
So how do you fix that? Can you fix it?
Sure. I mean, again, it's the candidates who you support and what they stand for without the money, because then, again, it comes back to the money. If you're free to do what you need to do to take the right cause, then supporting unions, ending right to work is part of that. When you take from the special interest, you cannot do that. So again, it starts at the local level with elections and electing people who don't take the money.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. That was a clip from Get Your News On with Ron, the world's first viewer-curated streaming news show. What does that mean? That means I log on to a stream and people tweet me articles over on Twitter at Ron Placone, or they use our Reddit subsection, which is just Get Your News On with Ron over on Reddit. And that's how we build the show. I'm seeing all these articles for the first time. We are literally getting our news on together. Follow me on Twitter at Ron Placone so you can participate. And this show streams live every Tuesday through Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So please do tune in. If you want to support this show, you can do so over on patreon.com/Ron Placone, where for as low as $1 a month, you get access to exclusive podcasts every week, exclusive videos, free tickets to shows when I'm performing in your town, and more for as low as $1 a month. Please do consider it. Thank you so much for your support. This has been Get Your News On with Ron.